Good afternoon, guys. It's kind of that pinch me moment. I'm actually buzzing as we speak. We are currently in, Premier Inn Bath Road, which is a Heathrow airport. It's been 3 long years of waiting. The pandemic in between. I've actually had a year's vlogging practice. Still pretty naff at it, but there you go. It's one of those strange, bizarre feelings. It just sort of didn't really feel like it was going to happen with what's gone on with me in the last month. The countdown so many times has come to a halt because basically you get so far along, it's maybe 200 days in, and then you knew the holiday was cancelled. Was this day ever going to come? It finally has. I'm shocked. Trying to come to terms with it. Had a fantastic journey here. We decided to get an executive cab here. It's cost us £85. Well, actually it's £95. I gave £20 tip. It was probably the best service I've ever had. It was virtually like a limo. The guy, Usman, who was driving us, fantastic guy. We chatted all the way through. We felt at ease. The car was so smooth and comfortable. I think, is it an E-Class? Mercedes E-Class? But beautifully done. Well worth it. Before this, we would have always gone to Gatwick Airport. Unfortunately now, since the pandemic, Heathrow is now the operation centre for Virgin Holidays, Virgin Atlantic. So I believe everything's going to be coming here, including a V room. So I've heard, speaking to Virgin staff over the last couple of years. Possibly next year we'll be here. But we're here now. We're enjoying it. Rachel's about to do a room tour. We just have a general chat about who we are, what we're doing, and then tomorrow's the big travel day.
Hello and welcome to our room at the Premier Inn. Oh look, there's a husband hiding in the wardrobe. Shall say no more. Right, so this is our room at the Premier Inn at Heathrow. So it's our little home for tonight before our flight tomorrow to Orlando. So let's just have a look about. So you've got some hangers here if you do want to hang anything up, and right at the bottom there is a safe. Not normal in a Premier Inn, but as I suppose this is an airport hotel, people might stay for a little bit longer. Need extra pillows. We got some extra pillows at the top and a little bit of storage as well. So along here, right, we've got our kettle, we've got our cups and glasses, our tea bags, coffee and milk. So we can make ourselves a hot drink, and I'm sure there'll be replenishments in reception if we need any more. Got a nice hairdryer there, which is quite nicely located next to the mirror, which I like because sometimes they're a bit far away and you have to struggle with the wire. We got our snack box there for the flight. Telephone to ring through to other rooms or reception, and a nice TV. Okay, then we've got a nice bed with lighting either side, and then we seem to have a little side bed as well. I suppose this would be a family room maybe for one child. Right, and look at our Disney cases. There we go. Sorry, I've got Rob flapping about in the curtain. I have no clue why. And I'm not going to look in the mirror, but there is a nice mirror there if you're getting dressed to go out for the evening. Let's have a look outside our window. So we've got a view to inside of the hotel, and there's the restaurant down there. That's about as much as you see, but there is also a big Costa as well, which I believe is 24 hours. Thank goodness for that. So yeah, so this is the main room, and then we have the bathroom. So we have a Scooby looking at a menu. What you doing, Scoobs? And another one drinking the water out the faucet. Oh dear. Right, we have special art toilet roll that is nicely folded into a point. And then we've just got like a very nice basic shower, plenty of towels. So yeah, it's a nice looking room. It will be great for the night. And I hope you enjoyed the room tour. Thank you.
Okay guys, so the technology I'm using to vlog for this holiday is the Canon G7X Mark II, which is a favoured camera of a lot of your vloggers, both in the UK and of the United States. I'm pretty happy with this now. I've been using it for a good 8-9 months possibly. Along with that, I'll show you the rest of the gear which I'll use. For myself, it really is a simple process. I do the vlog, I then use an SD card transfer cable, plug that into the iPhone, which I've set up on the tripod, plug that in there, download it to iMovies, and then I will pretty much stick a set of headphones on, and it's just a brief little clip, sort of start of a video, because my eyesight has got so terrible now that I start filming and I start talking when I can start seeing the numbers count round on the timer on the camera. Apart from that, I'm pretty much stuck. So download it to there, then pretty much create the magic by adding the bits in you would to create the movie, get that together, download that to my photo album, and then send that to YouTube, upload it, put your wording in, jobs are good. Rachel's busy looking at the menu. I am having a pie if they've got a pie. What are you having, Rach?
Oh, I'm probably going to have the grilled salmon if I'm honest. I don't want anything too heavy like a burger, and the burger sounds really heavy.
And if you're dishonest, what would you have?
I don't know. Vanilla, yes please, both one shot.
Right, she's currently getting in the American spirit with, what's that?
One Tree Hill. One
Tree Hill, one of her favourites. She watches all sorts of things. What was he in?
Dawson's Creek.
Oh, Dawson's Creek, yeah, okay, yeah, she loves all that sort of stuff. We are about to chow down on a couple of muffins. I have got a lemon muffin. What's yours?
Blueberry.
Well, she's got a blueberry muffin. And that comes from, of course, Costa, which is our favourite UK coffee house. But soon we'll be drinking
Joffrey's!
And Joffrey's is a Disney coffee equivalent. It's very similar in taste, but we absolutely love it, don't we, babe?
We do.
So are you sharing that muffin then?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so we decided to, well, we always decide to stay here overnight because basically it takes away the stress value of travelling. Tomorrow obviously there would have been a train strike, and yeah, well, I mean, we're now just about to go and have dinner outside. With the intention was, because before the menu might not have been pretty good, so I thought we was going to walk to McDonald's, but because of that lot, we're going to now stay on site, eat at a time, show you what the food's like, and there you go. But yeah, the idea of staying here, we've happened many years back. I think the very first time I went to Orlando, which was '95, we travelled down the first day, probably not, well, the day of the flight, probably the excitement of it, putting the stress as well. It was awful for me. I had an upset belly, and I just didn't get on with it. So since then, it's always been the night before. We've stayed in various hotels. I have an account with the Premier Inn, which means I can book. We booked this a year in advance, and it's only cost us £52, which is peanuts to be, especially somewhere like Heathrow. Gatwick for myself was pretty much about £80 possibly, but it works out as a great deal. Premier Inn has probably got some of the best beds in the UK for a hotel chain, and it's comfortable, warm bed for the night. You are not going to sleep the night before. a flight to Orlando anyway because of the excitement. So anyway, let's go and have some food. Okay, Rachel's gone for, is that salmon? Is that salmon, Rach?
It is salmon,
yeah,
yes.
It's got salmon, mashed potato, tomato, mushrooms, and I have gone for, I don't know why, but there was something to do with the night before flying to Florida. I've always gone for a pie. This time it's with mash, sometimes I usually have chips, but there you go. Pie, mash, some veg and some gravy. Bon appetit. Rachel's finishing off with a Cadbury's chocolate sundae, which looks delicious. And I am going to chow down on this bad boy. That is a sticky toffee pudding. I would have preferred custard, but they didn't have custard, so it's vanilla ice cream. Food wise, I thought that was exceptional. I had the steak and ale pie with mash, piping hot all the way through. In fact, I had to let it rest for a good 5 minutes because it would have burnt my mouth off. Rachel had the salmon. I'm not really a fish person, so I can't really comment on that, but she seemed to really enjoy it. Yeah, it's been great. So we're going to make our way back to the room. These places always come across as being a bit like a maze, to be honest with you. You try and be respectful for everyone who's around here because of the noise. Back out on the gantry. It is an awful night out there, so I'm just glad that we've decided to hunker down in here. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for today. Hope you like this little pre-travel day vlog. Tomorrow's a huge day for us, really looking forward to it. Anyhow, enjoy the rest of your weekend if it's just about to start, and we'll see you in the movies. Bye for now.